Prices are dropping like crazy right now. Being disciplined, not trying to take any trades currently. Let's get everything set up. All right. Okay, let's go here. We have news at the top of the hour here, which is what you're seeing right now. So we'll wait for that to kind of play itself out. Edit video. Okay. Got a little water on the computer. Let's do this, do this, do this. And go here. Yo, 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 Gabe, what's good? Holy Earth, what's going on? NC Hawks, not familiar with you, my friend, but happy to have you. Let's adjust our camera a bit here. We'll go down like this. Let's see how that looks really quick. That fits about right. All right, cool. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get to work here. So, now just a little bit. Okay. Good. Okay, so we had news. We had let me go to Forex Factory. Kevin Spear, what's good, Kevin? Kevin Crawford, what's going on? Drops to lowest since COVID, May 2020. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Okay. So we got what we're looking at right here. All right. Okay. Trump National Prayer Event. That's actually hilarious. Okay. Cool. So we have price and we're not doing a whole lot. We ran away from VWAP, now we're back. So kind of a low right there. High at VWAP, I guess. Right? And so technically this was a good signal and so was this. It just reversed. And so we'll kind of just wait to see what happens here. Per usual, my chart configurations don't save. I don't know. I guess it must just be like a Tradevate thing where you can't save a whole lot here. All right. I've done the sell signal right here. I'm actually not opposed to this one. I'll just see it right up a little bit higher before we take a sell, but I wouldn't be mad about this one at all. ATR is sitting at 31, which is pretty high. We've seen, well, high from what we've seen before. Okay. Wanted that sell, I didn't take it though. I did want it up here. That's exactly what I was looking for. Good signal. Let's see what we got. Okay, price holding here, fine. Let's see. Sell signal again. I'm gonna take that one right there. Sell. Set our stop. Let's see. We're out. Okay, down to 14. Tough. Okay, we're keeping our stops appropriate, but wasn't the one. Wasn't the one there. Tried to get a reverse off of our EMAs here. Wasn't the one. Let's see, how many points was I wrong on that? Right near VWAP. Let's mark it right there. Yeah, we're about 20. We're about 15 to 16 points off. That was a tough one. Okay, that's kind of, so what I was hoping to see, hoping at least, was we had a sell right here. We could push price back down, but it just blasted through. So tough one there, not the best signal, and now we'll have to wait because we're sitting at VWAP, so we got to wait to see something move here. So wait, tough start. We got to battle back here. Okay, price pushing up towards VWAP. Good. Oops. Okay, sell signal here at VWAP. All right, fine. Let's see what this turns into. Let's see if we can get price to roll back down here. I'd be interested in taking a short kind of down into here, down into this basically 19,900 level right here. So about 27 points down. We might get it on just one candle, unfortunately, which wouldn't be any fun for anybody, but I could see us taking this trade here. So let's see what we get. Okay. Still flat here, so we'll wait, but let's see what we get. 85% reversal signal. Wow. That's pretty aggressive. But we'll wait. I like it so far, though. Oh, man, that was like the best signal we could have asked for. Oof. Okay, so price bounces at that 19,900 level, or right at it, which is right here. And so let's just see what price wants to do with that, because we can kind of wait and be patient. I don't know that we have a clear direction just yet, but I did like that sell signal. It was just a little bit too aggressive for me. A little too aggressive. Don't think I need to do that. Okay, another sell signal. I'm gonna sit this one out too because we have price roll all the way down here, which is great. But we also reversed way back up. So I'm not necessarily excited about that trade. I like to see price get below here first. But if we can't do that, then we'll just have to sit back and hold tight. Okay, so there's our touch. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, I gotta share our live stream with the chat. Share. Okay, another good signal here, but not the movement we're looking for just yet. These candles are pretty sizable though. Let's see, sell signal here. I'm really hoping to catch this down. I got blasted out of this one before, and so I'm kind of hesitant to take this trade here because we also have an absolute nice set of support right here, which is a little lower than what I had it marked before, but I'm just going to wait, be patient here, and try to be at least. Okay. Technically, this signal is a what? 9. Good signal, technically. Okay, there's that breakout a little bit we're looking for. Okay. Sell right there. This is a little bit aggressive. Not sure price is ready to come down just yet. Let's see. Oh, man. Same thing. Can't take it again. Fuck. Wanted to take it again, but we just couldn't. Oh, man. So I mistimed it again. This one was bad. We missed that one. This one was right. We just mistimed it again. Bad signal there. Frick. Okay. So that candle rolled up how many points? Total was 18. We gave it 10, and so we just needed to be a little bit more patient there. Tough. So we tested below here. Let's make another line right here. We tested here, and we just didn't get a whole lot out of it. That was the right signal right there. Good call. Oof. Really tough start to our day today. Really tough start. Okay, another sell signal here. I haven't seen as many 78s on the 1 minute yet. I haven't seen, I thought that would be a bigger deal, but I just haven't seen that many so far. Okay. Price just kind of chilling. All right. ATR at 28, which makes sense. We got hit a couple times here. Yikes. Okay. Long signal here. Not a bad one. But let's see where this one takes us. We get to VWAP, or are we going to hang out for a little bit? Waiting around. Good signal here, but didn't really go anywhere. Let's see what this one gives us. Not interested in this short signal here as we have price above our EMAs, but Curious to see where price goes. Kind of have this high up here, which is right, I think above, yeah, right above VWAP. So we'll see on that one. We'll see kind of what that brings us. Okay. All right, so reject that VWAP potentially. Let's kind of see how this plays out here. Technically, it was a good signal. I'll rank it again in a second. I'll rank it in a second. 10. Technically, it was a good signal. I just didn't finish what we wanted it to. Oh, this is a new signal here. So we'll have to reevaluate this one. Okay, slice through VWAP, good. Good. Long. All right, so I'm waiting for price to kind of break out of this. I would love to take a long trade. If VWAP wasn't here, I would love to maybe entertain this candle right here, maybe enter a long trade. But we are sitting at VWAP, so we kind of have to wait and just see what happens here. Haven't seen a whole lot that I'm interested in right now, so let's see. Okay. At VWAP, so we're gonna chill out. That previous signal was a bad one. Okay. Sell signal. Ordinarily don't love this one. Now we're sitting at VWAP, so just not a whole lot we need to really be looking to do here. Want to see price extend. We tried this top, we immediately reversed and move this one up just a little bit. I'll put another one kind of at this high here too because it was something. This one touched close, this one, and then these three-ish got close as well. But waiting to see what price wants to do here. Not seeing a whole lot. What do we have here? Okay, there we go. Nice little break. Let's see if we can continue this run here. Price can close above these levels in here. And we have ourselves a nice long opportunity. So far, that's a good one. Bad one. Good one. Okay, there's our break. Let's see what price wants to do here. Good signal so far. Okay, big wick up, but we don't close above the level that we would like to see. But we don't have enough to go short yet either. So we're kind of just sitting in this weird spot where we just have to wait. And I'd like to see a long here, but I'm gonna need something else. Let's see, sell signal, so we'll definitely wait. That's a good signal so far though. It was. Okay, that looks like a good signal for a long, bad signal for a short. Yeah, okay. There we go. There goes price. Sorry about that, Gabe. Thank you for catching that. Thank you, Ness. Yeah, that trade previously, I would have liked to have stayed in that trade a little bit longer, but it wasn't moving the way I wanted it to move. And right now, these moves up are just kind of iffy. I think we're in the clear. Might have one more sneeze. I don't know. So kind of waiting to see what price wants to do. I'm looking for like a reset. So I want to see price maybe come down a little bit and then see if this long position or this long move is actually real. Yeah, that's basically what I was looking for. Not the right signal though. All right, let's see. Kind of on a move here. This looks like the next high that we could be facing. So 6 points out. I don't know if that'll get tested right now or not, but we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but we'll see where things land up today. Long signal here, a confident one too. All right, fine. Okay, so we have price rejecting way up here. These are tough because I want to take these, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, price makes a high at 20,000 essentially, which is right here, and we move past it 3 points, and then we immediately reject. And so, okay, we have this. Let's see what price actually does here. Let's just see. ATR sitting at 20 something. Oh, 17, way under. All right. All right, all right. Okay, so good. Technically a good signal there still, I believe, right? These huge wicks are tough. So open candle, it's about 7 points. 9, okay. Jump in right there. Stop right here. Let's see if we can get ourselves moving here. Okay. Puts us down 327. Tough one there too. We just had to time these right, and that was a huge drawdown. We kind of nailed it, but I thought we wanted it to. This is ugly. Like we have a bunch of selling pressure up here, and it's screaming go long, go long, go long, which is great, right? But we're not necessarily seeing the movement that I would enjoy. So this is a sell signal here. Not taking the sell signal, but I do understand why. We have a nice top up here. We'll just right in here. I guess we can move. It's like right here. Move that to there. We are price curling back a bit. So bad signal here. Well, maybe it's not so bad actually. We'll look at it. But now we just have to wait. Okay, 5, 5.5. It's about the same, about even. So we'll see what this candle finishes. Yeah, a lot of manipulation today. Anytime we're near a VWAP like this, it's just hard. Like anytime we're right at it, and then you get candles that push into it, it's just going to be tough. All right, so let's see here. I would assume another sell signal, so not bad. I like that. Good. Good signal there. Let's see if we hold at the EMA or not. So let's see if this move is real. Are we actually going to move down, or are we just moving down a little bit and we'll continue our push back up? Let's find out. Okay. Pushing, pushing, pushing. And there goes our price move back up. So touch the EMA, we run away. And then we'll return back actually. Okay. Are we headed towards VWAP is the question. We'll sit this next candle out, and the one after will probably give us the determination of like what we want to see from price. Sell signal here. Okay, good. Push down. Maybe we found our bottom here, maybe. I'm trying to see if maybe this right here is a bottom, or maybe this in here it finds as a bottom. I'm not sure yet. There goes price pushing back. Okay, now we're back to where we were before. Real wiki. Let's keep paying attention here and see what we get. It's a bad signal so far unless price continues to run down, which that might actually do it. There's 8 points. Here is 8 1/4. Yeah, we'll call it a bad signal. Unless it just flies down here. Now let's see. Long, good. Okay, we're waiting. Kind of like a long signal off the 9 EMA here. Going along right there. Stop. At 1. Another small victory. Okay, not a great trade at all. I tried to get this balance to see if the price could run. It didn't, so okay. All right, didn't give us that. Sell signal. It looks like we're entering sell territory here. Like we've come down far enough. I just don't know if I have the stomach to take a sell right here. Let's see. Sell right there. Stop. My stop. Okay. Let's see if I was right or if I was too early. Ain't looking good. Oh man. Nope. Down back to 500 bucks. Shoot. Tried it. I don't know why. I tried it. I wanted to see price, but it didn't give us what we were looking for. Okay, so now I'm looking to see maybe a long signal here. Good. Let's go along right there. Stop. Oh. There we go. Can we get a break here? Tiny. Tiny. It's not our day or so far. Okay. Oof. Super confident long here, so we'll have to, well, shit, I'll have to wait for that one. Okay. ATR pretty low here. Waiting for price to kind of pull its way back here for a second. We'll take that long right there. Put our stop right here. Okay, good. Puts us down 369. Okay. $39. Sell signal. I'll wait on that one. Okay, long signal here, super aggressive. That's interesting. So I don't mind what we're doing here, which is price is just moving on up. I love that. What I don't understand fully is why our long signal is so aggressive. And why are you guys technically different? Oh, there we go. Well, that's an incredible signal. Huge movement. 18 points, good. Pull back, expected. Okay, same level of signal here. Okay. Not in love with this spot here for price. I would like to see price get down pretty deep. Now we got some nice movement here. Okay. I like to see price come down quite fast, and then maybe we could take a decent trade off of that. But right here, it's kind of no man's land. I can see it's coming down to right in here at 16. I could see us flying up and eclipsing this 47 level too. So I just don't know. So far, it's a bad signal, but it could turn good at any time. Okay, strong signal. There we go. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Price popped down. It ran back up really fast. I think this thing is going to take off. I just want to make sure we get the right entry here. So if we don't get it, we don't get it. But I kind of feel like in here, 27-ish. Maybe bottom here, 29, somewhere in there. Makes sense? There it goes. Seven and a half points. You should get about right here. So basically borderline top of this. Okay, good. Bad signal. Mark it as such, and let's see what happens next. That's setting up for a nice sell signal right here. Setting up for it. I don't think it is, but it's setting up for it. All right, so let's see. I kind of like a short right here. I really do. I just, I'll take it right there. Let's take a stop right here. Good. Puts us down 250 for today. Okay, we held clean though at the same level right here. Holding clean on that thing. So let's see what happens here. Excuse me. You know, this next signal is going to be really interesting because we have price flying up off a bottom here. And let's see what, I think we're going to get a weak long signal. Strong long signal. I'll take that one right there. Stop. And it was too soon. Let's see if it can reward me anyway. Good. Left a little bit on the table there. A little bit. Quite a bit is a better phrasing for that. I don't know how good that signal actually was. It's pretty good actually. Down 5, up 8, that's fine. Another long signal here. Okay. We have a top up here, so let's kind of just wait and see what happens, but right in there. This is our new range, this is our new range. I'm cool with that. Okay. Price breaks. Sweet. Get a week long signal here. That's actually fascinating that we would even get a week long signal right there off of this. So we're anticipating a pullback. Is that what we're looking at here? Okay, so we get above this level here, and now I'm kind of feeling like, yeah, might get a little something. Go and buy right there. Stop. Okay, we're out. Up down 177 for today. Bad signal technically, but okay. If you guys, by the way, if you're in the Discord and you guys haven't taken the survey, I'd really appreciate it if you just knock that out really quick. Wanting to gauge kind of what everybody's interest is in the software and what I could potentially improve or add to help you out. I've got a couple ideas of some things and I'm working on it. And so we'll talk about it when it's closer to being ready, but I'd really appreciate if you guys took that survey. It just helps me out, helps me understand what's going on. Obviously, there are things that I do want to see, but also I've gotten some feedback that I'm like, oh man, I wish that was not the case. So if you guys have a second, I would really appreciate that. All right, it's pretty clear that we've got a high up here. I just don't know how strong this high actually is, this top. And so we're just gonna, okay. We're just gonna wait. Touch of 9 EMA, good. Looks like we've got ourselves a little bit of a bottom right in here. Kind of like right here, I guess. This really at 38, but 35 seems to be where this candle opened and ran and dipped away from. Good. So now we've got ourselves a nice little range. But yeah, I really appreciate that survey. Some of you guys have given some decent ideas. Somebody said news. We're working on that. One of the key ones is like I would like to know if you have referred a friend. Basically, like how you explain the tool. A lot of you guys have given some good feedback on that as well. So really happy there. But I'd like to just know. Not everybody. You don't need you to refer somebody yet. But if you do, I'd like to know. Okay, strong signal here. We have a nice bounce. This feels super aggressive, but okay, here we go. 48. Yeah, we're a little too early here. Wow. Okay. Still 176. Sell signal here. I see that. Okay. Bad signal there too. All right. So we're really just chopping in between here. Like we are really just chopping. Okay, high up here, low down here. Got it. Noted. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. I want to coach you guys on how to take it, but I'm not going to. I need your honest feedback. I got to know. Okay, so interesting. If we get price to break below this low down here at 38, I'd be cool with that. Price gold's pulling back. Okay. What does gold look like right now these days? High up here at 35, pull back 10%. Damn, since this high. Almost 10%. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was a week ago. Jeez. 22nd. Yeah, but just about. NQ signals, 1 minute. Okay, we're chopping like a mug. I want to see a breakout and a nice sell signal here. There just isn't a whole lot of like momentum yet. Not a huge rationale as to us taking this trade other than this little slopage down, which would have been sick to catch because that was a nice move. But dang, how many points is this? This is a good little signal. 9. All right. Yeah, Kevin would certainly appreciate that, my friend. Okay. I don't even know what to make of this. I have no idea. First off, was this even a good signal? Down 10, up, so it was a bad signal. You're a good signal so far. This is insane. So we just have this range right here, and if we could break it and hold it, then like we got something. If not, then we don't. So we'll continue to go. Long here, good. Okay. So there's that same annoyance that we had before. Price pulling back, pop up here, pop up 3 points above, and then we pull back. Okay, and then we have this. We'll put a low right here, I guess. 60% confidence score here. That's probably better off as a sell signal, but we'll wait. Okay, Chop City. Okay, good signal here, breaking out, we're trying to. Yeah, Levi, no doubt. That's like the worst when you have like the inkling of man, price is really going. And I agree with you. It keeps feeling as if price is like, man, we just don't want to go any higher, but there just isn't enough, I guess, buying power to push price back down. Now, I really don't care which way we go, but it feels like it's really difficult to keep going higher and higher, and that's why some of these trades are hard to take. Probably gonna get a strong signal there. I knew that was coming, but just not a whole lot for us to really do much with. Okay, take off time there. Well, we have the answer. Price is going up. All right. So if we want to take this signal and be good with it, what we have to do is essentially wait for the next little pullback on this candle. But I mean, we've been going up the entire time. It's just been hard, ugly, and choppy. But we've been going up. Okay. 85% as well. We'll just kind of sit that one out. I'm thinking I want to see something like this, or even something like this would be cool. I want to see price stutter and come back to me, and then we have something. Any news? National Day of Prayer is May 1st. I didn't know that was a holiday. Okay. Okay, 85, 85, 85. That's not great as far as usefulness goes, mostly because it feels like it could reverse at any time. So I don't love that. However, based on what price has been doing, I just kind of feel like price might be ready to come back down. Now, this candle here was 11 points. This one here was 6. There's our reversal. And then this one here was how many? 11. 11, 11, 6, and then whatever this turns into be. We'll call this one a bad one for now. It's a 6-point candle. Yep, you were right, Holy Earth. Yep. Let's see if we can find ourselves a signal that we can take and make some money on. Good God, like glitch. So far today, we're still down 176. So that candle certainly would have helped us not be down 176. So good signal there. All right, now the question, this is what I've been waiting on. I think we've all been waiting on this. Now the question is like, do we go long off of this? Right? Do we take a long off of this or do we take a short off of this? Let's just be patient. My first thought is obviously we're going to get a sell signal, so we should probably align with that. What I think could happen is we get price to like curl up first, then drop down. That would be interesting to see. And so we'll kind of wait to see what happens here. If this wick is massive, it just rolls back up, well, then we have nothing. At least not that I would like. If this wick rolls back up, we'll probably get a big red candle straight down, and then we'll get something. So let's see. So sell signal. Oh man, I might have missed it. Let's see. Okay, so we try going down here. We get rejected at this 54 level. Roll back up. Go and sell right there. Stop. That'll do it. Puts us down 110. Okay, good trade there. Horrible signal. Okay, so wait for price to pull back up, hit sell, write it down. Good. ATR is just so low, and so we gotta pick our spots here. We've been trading a lot better here recently, as of late. All right, new signal here. Okay, so we have price making this low here. I'm gonna take that right there. I'm kind of nervous about this. Yep, I'm kind of nervous about this trade. 7-point stop, and we get attacked. Okay, well that exactly was what I should have been looking for. I was kind of thinking that we would get priced to maybe find a bottom in here, somewhere in here, and then roll back up, and that's exactly what we might actually get. I might have just been early. And my stop wasn't 10 full points because I didn't think I needed it, but it rolled down exactly 10 points. So I did need at least a full 10. Okay, so we gave some money back there. Love donating to the bad guys. Hate that. Yeah, Levi, we certainly could. It's gonna be a minute, but if we get that, that'd be great. Let's see. We've had this happen a couple times though. We've had this happen and here and here. So I'm not as bearish right now, maybe as you might be. Let's go buy right there. Stop. 9.8 point stop. Let's see if this thing can run for us a little bit. There we go. Okay, good. Puts us down 230. All right, what are our stats for today so far? It hasn't been pretty. We're actually doing decently. Our losses are so large, and our wins are so small. It takes basically like taking 4 wins, you get 1 loss back, just with the ATR being so low. Now I'm curious if the ATR will pick back up, and so I don't want to like jump in with a ton of leverage here. I don't want to go and go 2 contracts yet because ATR isn't actually that low, and I could see it picking up, but yeah, we were down like what 110 or something. We're gonna need a huge move to get back to where we need to get. Good stuff here. We definitely have a high right here. We definitely have a low right here too. So we'll kind of just see where this is 30 points. We'll just see what price wants to do right there. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it definitely should have. Well, it just depends. Like sometimes you have the 9 EMAs are good support, and sometimes you have the 21. You just never really know. You don't know until it's after. And that's why I don't like necessarily using the EMAs as support and resistance, only because it, like in hindsight, it's like, well, the 34 EMA held very well. It's like, well, who uses 34? All right, so let's see what we got here. Nice push. Okay, good. Prices are just nice and moving up. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Same as before, same as before. I think I have an eyelash hanging down. I can't feel it though. I can't get it. Okay, 85%. I don't like how aggressive that is though. But I do like this though. Let's go buy right there. Stop. Oops. Stop's a little too tight. We're donezo with this one. Unless this thing reverses back up strong. A little too soon on the trigger here. Puts us down 176 again. That was a really bad trade that we got saved out of. Really bad trade we got saved. We got bailed out of that one. There's our 9 EMA holding support. Same thing as before. So again, it's like 9 EMA use that support, 21, 20. Can be very difficult to trade off of these. It's better suited to just take the trades with the trend here. But if we do get a nice dip, it's like, okay, well, here's one. Really, it's just been these last two. Bad signal there. This is like some of the hardest price action. Like you'd rather it break and then trend, or break and then go sideways and then break, but it's tough right now. Tis tough right now. Okay, price, we get a strong signal here, and that's good. It bounces off our EMA nicely and runs. Good signal. Man, I know everybody's just kind of like, man, are we going to see a nice big red candle? It's like, maybe, but shoot, maybe not. Okay, new high created. New long. Good signal there. Oops. I guess we'll just make it our high anyway. Forget. 20,100 is up here. We're 20 points out. It feels like forever away, but it's really not that far. So that certainly could be something for us. We keep an eye on that. As price maybe tries to get pushed up, we can look at that. We're not far from that. We are not far from. Another 75% confidence score. I don't like when the wick finishes kind of far from the end of the candle, so the close of the candle. I don't love that. It doesn't really signal anything bad. It's just not one of my, like, it's kind of like we're reaching higher, we get smacked back down, smack back down, smack back down here. Like it happened 3 times in a row. Like this tells me like, okay, maybe price isn't ready to go higher. However, price is going higher. So anytime you have that, it's like, all right, we'll just wait then, because I can't see what price is doing very well. 6 and 4, it's a pretty small candle. ATR is down and low, but I feel like that thing could take off at any. Like I feel like we're just one red candle away from this whole thing jump starting. So we're up 227 for today. Good. Let's go here for just a second. Nice. Okay, long signal there again, pretty weak. It's a bad one, but it might turn into be a really good one here. I'm gonna wait for the ATR to get above 10 again. We're gonna have to see some magical happen here. Be right back, I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. Okay, we're still leaking. But we're trying though, like we are absolutely trying. So this candle breaks out, good. I mean, we are really trying. Price is giving us what it wants to do. It wants to go up. But we're waiting for that pullback here. There it is. Whoa, whoa. News? I mean, something happened. Waiting to see what news comes through here. Something happened here. Yeah. Levi, we got something. Well, we got we got huge buy-in, and then we got huge no, nothing there. Something caused price to run like that. Don't know what it is though. Sell signal. This is unbelievable price action, so we're just gonna wait because that thing is insane. Something here is going to give. That candle was in total 37 points, which is basically, I mean, that's basically like our last 30 minutes, 20 minutes. So, okay. ATR jumps a bit. Glad we don't risk up here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Million, got it. I don't know what that means though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm being patient here because I have no clue. Like, obviously that's our top. I would love to take a long off of this and ride it back up. I just don't even know if this thing is going to keep going up. It obviously did, but I have no clue. We'll wait and see what price does. We'll see where it settles out. Technically, this is a bad signal. I don't think I've ever seen, not ever, but I don't really see 82% signals, so that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Like, I don't know where price, we're still down, what, 170? Yeah. I don't know where price wants to take us here. Okay, so we're like running out of steam at the top here. I don't see any news really. Here's something. I don't know what that means though. I guess that would be good for an NVIDIA, I guess, if they were allowed to start throwing chips to the UAE, I guess, but I don't know why that would send the market in a tizzy. Isn't Trump supposed to be praying? What are we doing? What are we giving news out for? Come on, bro. I feel like a sell signal makes sense right here. I just don't want to take it. Probably should have, but oh yeah, that's a good signal. That's what I was looking for. High, down, good. Not my favorite signal since we have price sitting close to our EMA and we might just continue to ride it. I don't know, but that made sense to me. That trade did. I almost jumped into it too. I totally get that. I totally get that. I don't think that it's unfortunate, and Nvidia would have to be the one to sacrifice, their business because a lot of other businesses don't. And China buys through Singapore and Korea and all these different places. I have my opinions about trying to limit China and their ability to do AI because you don't technically there's no winner in AI, right? I don't know. All right, let's see. We got price holding here. I got a nice low here made. I have price on my EMA. I don't know where price wants to go right now. I'm just gonna kind of chill out. A sell signal made more sense to me, so that does align, but I don't think yeah. I mean, but who's to say you couldn't buy it elsewhere and then transport it? I just don't know how you track that stuff, and then you shouldn't ask NVIDIA to be the regulator of selling chips. It doesn't make any sense. They shouldn't be the ones, and there's no way to stop. I mean, technically, a Chinese startup or a startup could start here and ship everything to China. There's hundreds of ways to get around that. Just have to put it on the plane. So I don't know, but trying to win AI. I think is a really silly game because there is no such thing as winning AI. We're just going to continue to advance. So I don't know. There's no end to the game of winning AI, if that makes sense. There is no who wins technically, and how do you determine who the winner is, and what happens if the winner is what does that matter? So I don't know. I don't know that I would like China to come here and show us how they manufacture things. I like Taiwan to bring some of their chips here and show us how to do it if we can. But to me, there's no winner in AI. What do you get if you win? Who's winning? Is OpenAI winning right now? What does that mean? And ultimately, as a consumer, yeah, I don't know. Well, and I get your deep seek, and I get why we want to be ahead of China when it comes to AI. I totally get that, but let's see what we have here. Another sell signal. I really want to take a sell here. I just don't see the confidence. I totally get why we'd want to like be ahead of China, but restricting them has only like kind of hurt the process, and they're catching up anyway, you know. And I'm not that I'm pro China or anything like that. I don't know. I don't see the point in trying to play a game that isn't technically winnable, and then restricting somebody who we all technically could be building the same thing. We all could be building better AI. That'd be better for humanity. And ultimately, to tell you the truth, ultimately AI would crush their economy way faster than it would crush our economy. Like, just to be very clear, like if we're worried about AI, like manufacturing, if you got AI right, would destroy China. So if you really wanted to like hurt them, we would encourage them to build more and encourage their people to stop manufacturing. And like, so they have low population growth and they have people who don't want to work in factories. That's no good. No bueno. So I don't know, like that would be like the next level thinking if I was in the administration, like, well, let's just tell them to keep building the shit. All right, here we go. Now we got some price movement that I like. All right, so we're coming back down finally. Good. I left my water out there. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. Nice push down here. Want to be careful that we're not being too aggressive because we know price could easily reverse on us. So we break our 21 finally. What do we have here? The weak signal. Sell right there, stop. I was thinking we would get price to roll back down faster than we did. Let's see if we can catch it again. Sell right there, stop. Bro. Okay. Okay, new signal in 15 seconds. We'll just wait, I guess. We like made this crazy bottom I didn't think we would actually hold. And we did, we held it like, wow. Okay. Waiting around. 74% long, I don't know about that at all. But we have this bottom right here, so let's respect it. But yeah, just to go back to that whole conversation, I don't know. It wouldn't be my thinking to restrict China for building AI. We should, in theory, technically, be trying to work together on this. But it's a power game, and I get that. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. Because you don't want to be seen as second place in the AI game. Totally get it. But restricting them, just make it really expensive for them to buy. Don't restrict it, just make sure that their economy it's tougher for them to buy than it is for us. Okay, reverse back up here. It looks like that's a pretty strong bottom here. It's not what I want as far as a trade goes, but that's better. Bounce off our 21 rather. So now we have this high right in here, which we'll see how long that holds for. And then we have this low down here. I would like to take a sell into this. It's a really good signal though. 3 points down, 5 points up. Would love to go sell into that, but we just want to be patient here because I think we're going to get price to extend again. We might get price to roll back up. We might get price to roll back down. We would definitely want to be a part of either one. So I'm just going to wait for price to give us a direction. But I have been seeing more and more stories about the tariffs and like truly impacting businesses, and man, that just sucks. Like the amount of money it costs to get things from China. Man, I'm gonna go sell right here. Horrible entry, horrible fill rather. Like that's bad. All right, so smallish stop here. See if we can get price to roll back here. Okay, that works. Okay. Puts us down 26 bucks. Finally, we get where we need to go. Okay, we still have some more damage to do. That was a bad signal technically. That's exactly how I would like to trade these signals at times, is when price is flat like this. 8 up to 5 down, good. My fill was just where it should have been. We would have made a few more dollars on that trade. Same, okay, let's see if we get the same price action here. Price pulling up to here, and then we can take it down. We just have price chilling, so we'll wait. I saw the news, Levi, that Amazon did list the tariff, like the cost because of tariffs. I didn't see any items that I purchased. I purchased a couple things today and then maybe something yesterday. I didn't see anything. I also didn't peruse all that long. I didn't see anything myself. But it would. So first off, I didn't vote. Okay, so I have no dog in the race. I do not care whatever side you fall on. Like, let's just say we're on the same for Trump because you believed in his policies, and then like your business just got destroyed because like that would be so bad. Like that would just really, really like the guy who's supposed to, carry your. Let's go sell right there. There we go. That puts us back profitable for today. $9. God, it took us forever to get there, but we got there on 80% win rate on 20 trades. It took us forever, and man, we had a lot more juice on that one too. Good, and I think this one was good too, actually. Yeah. All right, so now price is coming down. Now we're starting to see what we need to see. Which, like, yeah, you totally should. Like, you shouldn't be. Well, I guess I don't know. So if I'm Amazon, I totally like. If you're going to hurt my business, I'm going to make sure that that everybody knows that you're hurting my business. Like consumer, because at the end of the day, tariffs go to the consumer. Like, let's not be. No business is going to be like, we'll accept less margin, we'll accept less profit. I'm sure our shareholders will be delighted to know that we're doing the best thing for our. Like, no, like it's just tariffs are really inflationary. Like, and we're not going to collect enough tariffs to actually. I guess if the idea is to reverse income tax, like, it's just not realistic. Not in any real way. Good signal here. See if we get to the bottom of this one. I'm curious to see where price holds here. If we start trading inside itself. So I don't know. I just don't like some of the things Trump is doing. I'm like, okay. Some of the things he's doing, I'm like, oh, I don't love that. But if I voted for him and then my business was getting hammered because of his tariffs, like I would be. I don't even know what I would do. Like, I have no clue. I'd be so pissed. I'd be so upset. There's nothing you could do. You just hope Trump, I don't know, rolls him back, trying to play his ball. Like you send a tweet, hopefully, maybe Elon sees it. I don't know. He's stepping away. Like who knows? So, all right, here goes price pulling back. Good. Sell signal 75% strong. That's like the strongest signal we've gotten for these sells so far, and price has cooperated, which is good. I like to see price really jump up here. Our 9 EMA turn into our resistance level and take trades off of that. That'd be cool, but we'll let price fall for now. All right, so we found a bottom here. I don't know this is going to hold for this candle much longer, but we'll wait. Top right there. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm no Trump supporter, nor hater. I truly am in the middle. I couldn't be more in the middle if I tried. I really couldn't. I think both sides have good ideas and bad ideas. I really do. I really do. Nice, Levi. Nice. Glad to see that as well. We really just had to be patient and let it come to us, and we did. We stuck with it. Good thing we didn't stop trading for today. Good signal here too. This is not my nature to take this. this is not my nature to take this type of trade, and I'm not going to take this one yet either. It's not big enough. It needs to get like up. There we go. It's starting to get closer to where I want it to be. Up, 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 up. Sell right there. Stop. Oh man, if it keeps going a little higher, I'll be pissed. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. We're sitting there. We're about to get stopped out. What an asshole. Dang. Timed it way too soon. That would have been the nice trade to take though. Dang, had we held that, we still would not be profitable, but we would have been decent. Actually, we would have been pretty close. I would give it another point or two. We would have been pretty close. Well, that was an asshole move of me. That was so bad. Shouldn't have done that. Let's see what we got here. Bottom here. Top right in there. We coming down to view app or what? Let's see. Yeah, yeah, you are. You held a little bit longer than I did. I haven't been incorrect too many times, but that was one of them. That was absolutely one of them. Just a dickhead move. Yeah, that was a good spot by you, Levi. Ugh, great work. Let's see what we got here. Any more movement? Is price done going down is the question. I can't believe we got this. Every time one of these candles happens, my brain cannot fathom that this would actually happen. Like it just never crosses my mind that, yeah, actually price could just keep going. And to be honest with you, damn, we got in, I think right here. Man, had we given that like a full 10 points, probably would have been profitable on that trade. Tough. But we battled back from negative 500, which is great, but not really didn't do anything with it, which sucks. I knew it would reverse back down too. I just didn't have the faith that it would do it within a reasonable amount of P&L that I would have liked. So we have to wait. Long? Wait on that one too. Huge wicks here though. This is great. Okay, I've got a high, I've got a low. Feels like we're threatening highs more than we're threatening lows right now, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with taking a long if we have the right setup here. Technically, this is still a bad signal. Yeah, that makes sense to get a short right there. Okay. We're just holding. This is too much price action to do nothing with. So we're going to break out. The question is which way and how fast. But let's see. Technically, this is a decent signal. Can't tell where my cursor is. There we go. 4 and I mean, it's the same. I'll call it bad. Okay, another sell signal. We'll just wait on that. that's how you do that. Okay. All right. Good signal here technically. Now we're really sitting. Okay. I'm not opposed to taking a short here. I would like to see price maybe extend a little further and do something, but we really haven't gotten too many confidence scores, too many high confidence score signals. We've gotten a lot of 65s. That makes sense. Our average confidence score is at 70, but we've gotten a lot of really just like meh signals. So we've had to read between the lines, which is fine, but not what we want. This is a good signal here. How size are you? 15 points, good. Probably could have taken something like this, but that'd have been hard to spot. Here comes our bottom. Switch out the weight. Another sell signal, I assume. 65 again. Man, I don't know what ChatGPT is seeing, but it is not giving us those nice ones that we want to see. Okay. Another good move there. We're officially below 2% on the day. We were. The Qs are. The NASDAQ or the futures are sitting at, I guess. According to TradeAvate at least. Okay, bottom right there at 20,050, looks like. Yeah. 48, 49. Okay. Weak. If that thing would have run up to my 9, I'd probably take that short, but this isn't big enough movement for me to try and catch that. This thing could fly down totally, but oops. That's 11 points, 12 points, that's good. There we go. There's some movement. That was it. I didn't catch it, but that was it. That was the touch that we needed. Not going to go very far, but that was the touch that we needed. Bad signal. Question is, do we get below here or do we go back up and test this high up here? Is the real question. So we'll see. I don't like this news stuff. Thank you. Okay, long signal. We'll wait on that. Okay, it's just a bad signal there. Okay, good. Testing that low. Probably unlikely to break out of this thing. And every time we've touched this low here, we've rocket shipped like 20 plus points. And so I'm not enthusiastic about taking a trade here. I know price could just dip down and run. I know that's a possibility, but I probably couldn't stomach taking a loss this big again. So we're going to wait. And if that means we miss out on this, then we miss out on it. Let's see. Okay, sell signal here. I see it. Let it get away from me a little bit. Okay. It's a pretty even signal. We did get what we needed to see as a good signal. We'll not have to measure anymore. Good signal time. Okay. Strong. Good. I need to see price reverse up a little bit first before I jump into something. And bigger than this. That previous candle was how big? 12 points? Yeah, we need to see some decent reversal size before we jump into this sell signal. Just with the way today has been. If the ATR was a little bit higher, I think I'd be okay jumping in because we'd have a little bit more volume to push price down. But because we don't, I want to be a little bit more careful. Okay. New bottom. All right, cool. I'm fine with that. Let's see if price can work its way back up to this 9, which is 18 points away. Or if we work back down to this low, let's see. There we go. My stomach's going crazy. Good. Technically, this is a good signal. I don't like it, but technically it is. Almost 10 points versus 6. Strong sell signal there. Good. Got close to our 9, so not bad. Do we get over this bottom or not is the question. VWAP, we're talking about 50 points, so not bad. Not too terribly far. Another strong sell signal. We've tested this low 3 times now. So interested to see what this candle brings us, or maybe these next 2 or 3 candles. curious to know how this is going to work. We're inside our standard deviation line on VWAP. Good. I'm looking at these EMAs and wondering what to do with them. Okay, good. We're just not making new lows, but this could be the one. Let's see. Sell signal. All right, if we get price to roll up in here, then I could take something. But it's not going to. This is bizarre price action. This is rare to see. Now we're making some lows here potentially. Let's see. All right, so it looks like we're defending this 20,000 level. I think it's kind of what we're looking at. Like I think there are buyers like stepping in because if we get to 20,000, we're headed to VWAP. So I'm wondering if that's kind of the case. And we are truly inching lower, like point by point by point. So this one, this low right here was 27, then 25, and then now 20. So like 5 points, but we were ranging. These candles are huge. So huge, I guess, is relative. Okay. Doesn't make sense to go long right now. But I don't know we have enough ammo to go short either. 50. Okay. Just have to wait and see. This one could turn good at any moment. There we go. Good. Wow. Nice. Just erasing this entire move here. Good. Probably going to get a really aggressive signal here on this next one, and I anticipate price curling up a little bit. And so I'm probably going to take a short, but I want to wait for price to give me something here. ATR sitting at just below 15. Let's see. So we don't get an oversold signal, which is good. Don't have any movement yet either, so let's wait for that. Okay, there's that low. Now we're bouncing high. Good. Still a good signal. Okay, now here comes this 20,000 level that we just talked about before, right here. A bit below our previous candle here. And so let's see what we get. Let's see if we get price to rampage back up. Okay, waiting for it, waiting for it. And then let's see what we get from here. I'd like to see price get up into here, into our 9, and short off of that. Probably not going to get on this candle. Let's see if we get on the next one. Okay, flat. Bad signal unless this thing really extends the next 5 seconds. Good. Sell signal, pop down just like before. See if we roll back up. We're really defending that 20,000 level. We're trying to attack it though. Okay. There we go. There's our break. Good gosh. Okay. Wow. Wow, Levi, that's great. That's awesome. Great work, dude. That's amazing. These are hell of it. These are great signals. Oh my gosh. Would have been way more for sure. What news came out? Anything? Nothing? Wow. Bro, I wouldn't worry too much about trying to make more on that trade. That's a great start. That's a great win. Bank that. That's awesome. This thing is moving like crazy too. What's going on here? Markets are just kind of jumping off a cliff a little bit. I haven't taken any trades this entire move down. 0. Logging up now for sure. That's great work, Levi. That's awesome work. There's our little pushback. Good. I'm being way too cautious. That's all right though. Really wanted a nice pullback, but really we didn't get what I'm looking for, and that's okay. But we shall see, my friend. We'll see where we end up. 73%. I haven't seen very many of those either. Okay. Nice move down. I assume my ATR has picked up quite a bit, huh? Yeah, we're back to 20. That's nice. Below VWAP. Okay. Sell right here. Probably a little early, but we'll see. New candle here. Boom, puts us up 65 bucks. Man, had a battle back on that one. Oof. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. All right, well, a lot of trading to get back to basically break even, but we didn't lose money today, which is good. So all our accounts, 77% win rate, 22 trades, 5 losses. Our biggest win was 245, which was that last one, finally. Expect to see us $7 per trade, so no fun there, but okay. Getting better, improving. And we had a bad day yesterday, bounced back a little bit today, and that's all we can really ask for. So we'll call it a day today, a little 2 hours of trading. I could probably trade a little bit more going forward just to get a bit more of a feel and continue to improve, but we'll see. If you guys haven't already, make sure you complete that survey. That means a lot to me. I want you guys to really love this software, but if you don't, then I need to know that as well, and I need to know why. So anyway, I will see you guys. Great day today. Levi, awesome trade. We will continue to improve and get better. I will see you guys. Have a great one.